This video will be about something I call skill blending. It's an idea where if you have the fire skill, the ice skill, and the slash skill, you can mark multiple skills to use in one turn. So you could say I want to use fire and I want to use ice, and the result will be it will just use ice because that's the last one you chose. But if you pick a combination where there is some kind of setup there where we say if you use fire and you use slash, we want that to turn into burning blade. So then you select fire, you select slash, and it will actually only cast burning blade as a skill instead. If you cast ice and slash, it will do something like frost blade. So yeah, the idea, if you pick a combination that doesn't work, it will only choose the last one that you selected. I don't know if we want to penalize people by saying it will use up the mana cost for all of the selected skills, but only use the last one, or maybe that's too punishing, and we'll just offer a boolean to say whether you want that or not. I was pondering maybe having some kind of point system where combo points, CP, someone maybe has 3 combo points. Fire costs 1, ice costs 1, and slash maybe costs 2. So you couldn't select fire, ice, and slash because that would add up to 4 and you can only use 3. I don't think I'm going to build that now. Maybe that could be an add-on where you can only select up to a number of skill CP or whatever. But for now, I'll just stick with you can select maybe a hard-coded number or a parameter passed-in number. I've got just a default template here, just some starter code with the plugin name parameters. So let's see how I would handle doing this. Some sort of battle screen where you select an action. We don't want it to immediately end. We just want to add the selection to an array and keep selecting. Something like on skill OK maybe. Command skill, skill window. Maybe both of these. So I'm going to catch the original contents of both of these, just so I still want to use them, but not at the exact moment that we normally do. So instead of just running this immediately, I need to try and figure out how to overwrite this skill with something else. Where do I want to store the array of skills? Initialize? Sure, I'm sure there's an initialize. Okay, here we go. I will just run this just how it is. And then add in selected skills. And then when you click OK, I'll just push this skill in here. This skill window dot activate. Maybe that's all we need. And in here we can maybe say if this selected skills dot length is greater than 1, how do we get rid of the last one again? It's one of the, I think it's maybe pop. Let's just double check. The last item in an array. Yeah, it is pop. Alright, so I can just do array.pop and that modifies the object itself. Nice. We don't need to get this object, so I'm not going to assign a variable or anything. I'm just going to pop it off. Otherwise, we don't have anything else in the list, so we will just reset the selected skills and then run the old on skill cancel. So just to test, I'm gonna tell this person to level everyone up. And I'll remember to turn off the music and stuff so everyone's ears don't bleed. Oh, and I need to actually add the plugin. Let's have a monster to trigger combat. So talk to them, we're all level 99, we all have lots of skills now, great. So I've selected 3 skills, and let's cancel out now. So did it immediately. After each OK press, let's log out this selected skills. And let's also log out selected skills at the end of here. So let's just move on. Move on. Okay, here we go. So we got 1. So there's silence has been added. Now we'll add paralyze. There's 2 things in the list. And we'll add fire. There's 3 things in the list. So now if I cancel, it has 2 things in the list and it's still left. So is something else running when we do this? Let's see. Greater than 1 we'll say, and then we'll say not greater than 1. Silence, paralyze, fire, and then we'll go cancel. It says greater than 1. Okay, so something else is running. This isn't the only deciding factor on if this should be changing windows and stuff. So let's see. Battle Manager, is there something here? Hmm. So even if I return early here and do nothing, it definitely still quits out of the combat. Or the whole selection, sorry. I guess that's a bad example. Here we go, this guy's more. Yeah, Is this what's running? Select prev command. No. Skill window. So we've got on skill OK, on skill cancel. Those should be the only things running, I would have thought. So this is weird. Maybe it's the unfocusing of the window that causes it. Let's see if we can force that. Skill window, activate. Oh, okay. Well, that might be it then. It's maybe just if this window is active, the battle manager will pick up on that and then make this the visible window. All right, so this can probably get removed. This can get removed. And let's see if that is the issue. So we go strong attack, slash, willpower, and then we go back, and we got 2, we go back, we got 1, we go back again, and we're out. Okay. I think that's, funnily enough, I think that's the majority of the problem. We have a way of selecting skills, and we have a way of backing out. Now all I need to do is overwrite the skill that's being used, and we're good. So let's say at the top here, we will say default selectable skills. Default selectable skill number. Let's go with that. Hmm. How many skills can be selected to attempt blending by default? Okay, let's say equals parameters dot that, or we'll just say 2 maybe, and we'll wrap it in a number. You know what, let's keep defaults the same so it's not all over the place. Default selectable skill number, because maybe this can change over time. Now I'm thinking it would be cool if this started off at 1. I won't do that because I want to obviously test it. But in an actual game environment, if this starts off at 1 and then later on you bump it up to 2 to first allow the skill combos, and then mid game, end game bump up to 3 to get some high end combos, that'd be pretty cool. Anyway, so on OK, we push the selected skill um, into the array, and then we want to check if this selected skills dot length is greater than or equal to the default skill number, hit the maximum. For now, I will just call the regular on skill OK. Else, we want to keep going. Maybe there'll need to be another key input. This should maybe this will have to be, if you press L or R, we will try and combo. If you just press Z, it maybe just pushes it straight through. Because you maybe don't want to combo for some reason. You maybe just want to say, just use a skill and I'm done. So we'll see. I just want to test this and get some sort of maximum in there. So we've got 2. 2 is the default at the moment. So if I go fight, let's say I pick silence and then paralyze. There we go, and then it goes ahead. So at the start of someone's turn, we will need to reset this. Let's see, we'll console log start turn just to see if this is a good spot for it. Not really. No, start turn is not a good place for this. It's to do with the making input, player input. Start actor input. This has got to be it. Okay, so here we go. Input start. It triggers at both the command party and command actor, but that's fine. Okay, so he goes that and that, all good, and then you can say that. Does this just keep growing? Is that... Oh, hold on, yeah. That is the good place for it, but I'm not actually resetting at the moment, so it still breaks. Good, good, good. Skible. Scene battle. Oh, wrong thing. It's battle manager. Start actor input. And this selected skills, and we'll just reset that back to nothing. One, two. Okay, so one. That was only one, sir. Oh, there's a problem. We're not offering them to select a target. Okay. So this is not a good place for this. It's either on enemy OK, or if there's no enemy selection, then okay, let's see. So there's on actor OK, which we'll need to check if the action is a skill or not. If it's an item, we don't want to be comboing items. On enemy OK will be the next one. Oh, on select action might be... Alright, let's console log the action. It might just be action.item, so let's get that. So on actor OK, so I need to... Yep, so this is all dud pretty much. Right, so selected skills is still important. We still want to remember to push into the array. Alright, so it looks like that worked. We can get the skill from this. So let's see. Scene battle on actor OK. It would be handy if I can just highlight this and then say make an alias for me. That would be cool. Alright, so action item. And it's not really the skill we want to be adding either. I guess it's the whole action. Maybe a selected actions. So if this was selected actions, we catch the action and we get the item, we will say if it's not a skill, we're just going to call the original on actor OK and then return, I think. But if it is a skill, we want to add the action this dot selected actions dot push action and maybe in here would have to be if this selected actions is greater than or equal to default that, then we will do this. This probably needs to run anyway. We will say action set target, then push the action. Else, is it going to be this dot skill window activate? Let's see. We'll console log this selected actions. So the actor window has decided to stay up. Item, actor index, okay. Hide sub input windows, maybe that is another one. Oh. Uh-oh. On skill cancel. Oh, yep. So I changed all this. So this is probably still relevant, but the variable name needs to change. Okay, so let's see. If I go heal on you, instead of hiding all sub input windows, this dot skill window dot show heal you, heal 2 on you, heal 3 on you. Right, well this looks like it was kind of working. So let's go again. We'll say heal on you, heal 2 on you, and then heal 3 on you. But then if I back out, 2, 1, nothing. Okay, so we're back to where we were almost. And we have records of the actions. Let's just check the so it says there's 2 in here, but then it only has one one index. Oh, that's maybe because the old problem of this updating when I probably would prefer it to stay the same. So it's 1, 2, and 3, and now there should be 3. Yep, there we go. So let's see. Skill 54, skill 54, skill 54. That's not what we want then. So this is because this is the exact same action for all of them, it's updating. This needs to be my own object that holds the item we want to use and the index, rather than the actual object that is being thrown around here. So yeah, instead of action here, we want blend action equals a new action, and we will say item is equal to action.item. What am I trying to say? Actor target equals I forgot what they call it now. Probably a good idea to keep this window open while typing this out. Let's see. Ugh. Console log the action, please. Okay, so we have subject actor ID. Item